Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Europa Universalis 5. We are still playing Hessen. The best country in the world, at least soon. We'll get there. I haven't played in a few weeks in this run, so maybe I don't know what I'm doing. We are integrating some things. Yes, we are integrating Göttingen, we are integrating Goslar, which is very important because this is a silver mine that we just have gotten. And we want to have this under control hard. And as we all know, our maximum control goes up by 20 if we have it completely integrated and cored. So we definitely want that as a core. Korbach, in the meantime, is our moneymaker here. We are making 6 ducats at the moment. Yeah, we're still burning down some inflation. That will make us about 10 soon, which is kind of good. We might increase our cost of court a little bit to just keep going up in legitimacy a little. We now have this stupid food slider, which I hate. Yeah, because now we have to buy food for some reason. It's so stupid. I don't know why the state has to buy food now. Before the burgers just did it. Or burger. Hey, Manoway, how are you doing? Bloop, bloop. Hope you're doing well. No, that would be Denmark, obviously. What? What? Denmark must into Hessen? No, Hessen must into Denmark. In my other game, I just have my Schniepel out inside here. And that's all beautiful German land, as it should be. All the Germans. Sorry. Also what I did... there is the thing here, somewhere. Where's my code languages? There. Also what I did... In my game, in my other game... the code languages look quite different. There's French, and then there is German. I forced everyone on the map to speak my code language. It's so funny. It's just, if you are the cultural hegemon, oh my god. So you need to be a great power for that. We actually are. But you need to then get enough of this bullshit. Oh, it's not even there yet. Why is it not there yet? Is that a special age thing? I'm not sure, but you have these hegemons later. Like diplomatic hegemon, military hegemon, yada yada yada. And in every country that is a great power can claim those as far as I know. And when you're the cultural hegemon, you can just go to people if you have enough power projection. Which is very, very deep somewhere hidden. I'm not sure where that was. It must also be here, right? No. There it is. So if you have enough power projection, you can then force your code language on everyone. It is so funny. The only one I couldn't do that with is France, because they are ahead of me. Because they're way too strong. And they usually have more or less all of the hegemonies. But goddamn is that funny. If you can just say, nope, you're speaking German now in Sweden. Haha. Well, they basically do, but, you know, a derivative of German in a way. Or actually of a close relative of German. Yes, Denmark into Hessen, so Hessen takes over Denmark. Can't you read? Oh, so you mean that way into Hessen? That doesn't make sense. What the fuck, Terrible Hamster? Amazing server, it's all realism, punishment, agony, and magic and alchemy. Oh, that sounds... And sci-fi, that doesn't make any sense. I can't, no. No, Monoway, that doesn't compute. That does not compute. We only have a few troops so far. We should definitely expand on that. We have some Hoofnies. Those are the very shitty early cannons. I mean, look at that thing. That's barely more than a piece of iron on 2 wheels, and that's about it. And it doesn't do much. We definitely want more of those. We need like, for the full bonus, you need like 2,000. So like 1,000 I think. So like 20 of them right now. For the full bonus against the level 2 fort. We only have level 2 forts. We have very little, unfortunately, and this one is not really good. I would probably like to delete Arnsberg and go to Buren to actually get all of this. Maybe Paderborn would be better. Having one in Paderborn and then having one... Yeah, no, then we could practically keep Arnsberg or put it to Meschede. So, it doesn't sound very German, but sure. We need to see about that, and then we probably want one down here, probably in Frankfurt. Wetzlar would be unprotected. Friedberg is maybe better. I don't like overlapping zones of control, though, because if you can get in here, then you could go to either fort, which doesn't restrict your movement enough. So, yeah. I like this view, though. Definitely, if you play this game, definitely put the effort in and make sure you have some shortcuts for your... I would always use control shortcuts for your different map modes, you know? That is quite useful, especially the forward map mode. We have one in Köln, too. How much are we paying for that shit? About $3. That's fine. We could probably switch around some stuff here. But yeah, maybe I'm just going to put one in Paderborn. Yes, we have some overlapping zones of control, but that would just go through all of this here. We don't have that much down here yet. This one is a bad one. I think Hünfeld would be a better fort, actually. Because it touches so many provinces. And also would protect Rothenburg. So we probably want one here and want one in Paderborn, but they are 200 apiece. So I'm gonna wait for the next parliament, and maybe we get the one to choose from that actually gives you reduced fort costs, build costs. That would be kind of nice. Otherwise, building more roads, always useful. I mean, look at that. We have a lot of provinces that we can't reach well enough. Usingen, not at all. There's no road there, which is kind of bad. Didn't we have another one? Yeah, some roads finished. Okay, so this is actually a really good road, and I'm gonna invest into that for more control. And maybe we want someone... Yeah, we have someone increasing control in the Wetterau. I don't have a shortcut for provinces. That's only terrain. I don't really need this one to be clear here. What I want is provinces. Why is that not in here? Integration is really useful. Look at this. This actually shows you... Oh, look at this. We're integrating this. And we don't have a core yet, but we're trying to. We're not integrating these two right now. But it would also show you where do you have half cores. And that's very important. Because as you can see, a full core gives you 20% control. A half core only gives you 10, I think. No, only gives you 5. So that's a 15% extra on top of that, which is huge. Also gives you more monthly control. Also, you know, if you have, like, no core, you're facing separatism. Oops, wait. Let me... There. Yeah, you have conversion speed, assimilation speed, less max control. Look at that. That's a 30% swing from conquered to fully cored. Ridiculous. So much control that you're missing right now. And the garrison growth, yeah, sure, but the separatism. Conquered town is 50% extra separatism, so more patriots, which are bad, as I said. A half-cored, so just integrated province, will give you 10%, and a fully cored gives you none separatism. So you really want to fully core those, which means you need to have the people either most of over 50% of your accepted cultures, or accepted, or what's the other one? Not tolerated? No, accepted or primary cultures. That's the two. 50% of that, or you really want to get rid of them. Basically. If you can't accept them, you need to get rid of them to get the full core and get rid of that stupid separatism, which will be really bad later. I'm also in the age of absolutism in my other game. Man, guys, this will be a thing. Good thing is we have more cores. Good. Because I think I accepted a bunch of peeps. A lot of people are running into Münster, though. That's kind of weird. Why are they all gathering here? Look at that. We have 30,000 people here. Is this even a city? This is not a city yet. We could make a city out of this. I think our only city is Kassel. No, Kassel is not even a city. Oh god, we really need to make this a city. And there's 17,000 people here. We should make this more. There need to be more here, which we could do with our government action. And just make them come here, but at the moment, I guess that's fine. We're training. What are we doing? We have 10,000 levies, that's good. So we have like 11,000 troops. That is nice. I don't like the coalitions. Ooh, yeah, we went a little bit hard into shit, didn't we? Some of these, none of these really scare me right now, especially with our allies. They will not fire. I don't think so, but ouch. Yeah, we need to, maybe we need to have a few years of integration first. So we are getting stronger, so we can outgrow the coalition. But we'll, I want you, Hansa. I really want you. But we really need to make sure here that we can do this. What possibility is there for heinous murder in this game? You can literally assassinate people if you want. I don't know why you would. I don't know what you care about that, because I could just go here, have a spy network build, and then I can go into covert actions and can literally just assassinate a character if I like to. So I haven't seen why that would be good. You can only do that once every 50 years. Also, it kills your reputation, diplomatic reputation, which is not good. I'm not even sure if you can only do this once every 50 years, but that negative goes for 50 years. Blah, blah, blah. We need 75 spy network. Yeah. So I don't know why you would do that, unless they may have a murder king or queen or whatever that were just too good. Oh, look at that. Our children are idiots. Who would have thought? That head is... wow. I think that is not a head. I think that is just a toy bucket. You know, a bucket full of normally toys, and they just put it on their head and now think they are someone. But sure. Weird children, just go away. Don't care about your education. Balance is fine. See, that would be really nice to just offload. So you only have to care for your heir, which is what that mod would do. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, who needs Imperial authority anyway, right? That's just... Hussite wars, not something we have to worry about. The right of Hussitism has pushed Bohemia to become a pariah of the Catholic world. Actually, that's really good. I think I never had that in my other game. Ooh. If the Pope... oh my god, I'm too weak yet to actually make use of that. Because they are so fucking strong. But if the... well, if I can get all my allies in, I could do it, I think. With all the allies... see, 10,000 troops there, 6,000 troops there. Another 4,000, that's already 20,000 troops. Together with my 10,000, that's 30,000. We could do it. Württemberg is our friend. No, Württemberg is not our friend. What the hell is happening? Why are you not my ally? Ah, block treaties, because someone fucked with you. But yeah, if we could get all our people in and they get excommunicated... the thing is, excommunication is one of the best early casus bellis. Look at that. Minus 25% conquer cost. The normal one is with your parliament casus belli, it's 25% plus. There's a 50% swing here. We could take so much from them. And if we can get some strategic provinces like Bayreuth... where is it? Or is that still not under their... oh, that would actually be really good if that is not under their control. No, I think it is. Must be... yeah, there it is. Like Bayreuth, there's gold there. Like Klatovy, gold. Like Tepla, silver. Like Yachimov, no. Where's the one? Wait, there is one here. Why is there no gold mine here? This should be a gold mine, not lumber. It wasn't Cheb, it was Yachimov. Maybe they get a gold mine later in this province. Through some events or something, but this should be gold. They have so much gold here, look at that. They have gold in Benizov as well. So good. There's one here. Yeah, that's Bayreuth. Yeah, if we could get Bayreuth, that would be amazing. Although the control would be shit, but just taking that from them is still worth it. Hussitism has pushed, it's a heresy, has pushed Bohemia to become a pariah of the Catholic world as it teeters to on the brink. The execution of Jan Hus has not quelled dissent, it has emboldened it. So that's basically Lutheraner stuff early. That's how I understand the Hussites. Heretical preachers now rally and nobility alike. Now rally, oh, probably peasants and nobility alike? Who knows? Or clergy and nobility? Calling for a new church free from the authority of Rome. The kingdom spirals into unrest as Praha burns with reformist zeal. For the members of the Holy Roman Empire, this is no mere rebellion, it is a heresy with armies, a revolt with purpose. If Bohemia prevails, the infection may spread beyond its borders, threatening the very unity of Christianity. We gain this? Oh, that's bad. Until the end of the game? Fun. Is that a thing? Yeah, that is a situation. That situation didn't break out last time. Yeah, I think... Oh god, yeah, this is Bohemia against Rome right now, and this is... Oh god. That's even an achievement if you win the Hussite thing as Bohemia. There is one. So of course they have all the little derps with them. That looks... Oh. That looks worse than it actually is. The question is, are these the derp levies too, or is that just theirs? Because that makes them much stronger if you can't see that here. Which is a bit bad. I mean, we could probably see that through here. If we look at the land comparison. Targets forces, 4,000 armies, 45,000 levies. Yeah, the 50,000 potential, that's theirs. And we only have like 13k potential without these. If we have these guys in, Bavaria unfortunately has a truce or something, then we're about equal. Ish. Not really. We still are a little bit lower. And that's dangerous. So we probably want to fight them. Especially since I am the HRE Emperor, we probably want to get rid of the Hussites. And have a religiously monogamous empire for us. Although I might not care. So, we don't have any Hussitism, no. Shite. Because I would like to see what that changes. Could we see what that does? No, we only have Waldensians and Cathar. Those are all stupid. I mean, the less clergy power is amazing. Extra literacy, although less literacy than you would have with the Catholic Church. Catholic Church gives you 10%, I think. Gender equality. That's interesting. And more burger power. Ooh. Fun, guys. Fun. Okay. But yeah, if we switch from Catholic without changing the law first, we lose the HRE forever. We will never be able to be elected again. So we cannot go away from being Catholic until we can change this. The imperial religion has to change, and we have to change with it at the same time to be elected again. We could make it Hussitism. What does Hussitism do? That's garbage. No. None of that sounds interesting at all. I mean, this doesn't sound that interesting too. But it at least gives you tax efficiency. And I know the special mechanic behind Lutheraner tomb. And yes, it's Luther. It's not Luther. That's not correct. That guy was German. You don't see say the TH in English. In the English version. It's not how it works. Toy buckets clearly are great heads. I mean, sure. But yeah, I've no idea how to deal with this right now. Hopefully that solves itself somewhat. But we, as the HRE Emperor, have to side with the Papal States. I hope some more people go against them. There goes my coalition. Perfect. And there comes another one in the coalition. Sure. Fine. You're the only one in the coalition now, my friend. Which is cool, because I really want you as a vassal and integrate you later. Ooh, this would be really nice. Fighting these little derps? Look at that. Look at that difference. They don't even have 10k troops altogether. And we could still call in all our allies, because this doesn't mean much. Yes, we could call in Austria with land gains and stuff. I don't want that. We could call them in after. If already we have such a good chance to win against them, we can just wait a few months and then just call in Austria on influence. I hope we have that. Yeah, we have 20. We need 10 to call them into a war that they don't want to be in. So we could just call them in after. And same with Bavaria, which we have 92 with. Same with Brandenburg, which we have 48 with. Are we allied to Wolgast? Yes. No? No. Ah, block treaties. Right. Right, that was the Bohemia War where I had to give up Württemberg and Wolgast, which is not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that troublesome, actually. That was probably the best outcome for the war. For us. Let's have some time pass. We gain some development in Goslar. That's huge. That's huge. Oh my goodness. Please give me more development so I get more silver. That is disgusting. Because that's all our money right now. Speaking of money, we could build more jewelers guilds. I'm not that much of a fan of those. I mean, yeah, one is fine. That's like 20 bucks in 3 years. That's good. They will be profitable. There are also mods that fix this a little bit and show you a little bit more than just the rough estimate of how profitable they will be. But what we could do is get more markets, right? Ah, depends. Have we built all of them? We have a chancery, that is good. More literacy for nobles, more efficiency in the cabinet. We could build more irrigation, which is more population capacity, which is huge. Although they cost us quite a pretty penny. Temples are really good because it gives max literacy and max control. That is so good. You should actually have them built anywhere. Don't get... Yeah, there it is. We can build one more. Don't be only looking at one market if you don't want to. Make sure you always look at all markets. That's also something I've learned. Marketplaces. See, that is what I want. In all markets, look at that. We can have a few more. And those give you extra... Well, give the burger power, which is great. I want my burger to be very powerful. Right now. Give me trade advantage. Ridiculous amounts of that. 1 point per marketplace. Because that's a level 3. We're already getting 3 from this. Gives you a whole trade capacity in this market. Which is huge. And give the burgers more trade capacity. Which is also huge. Because they do trade on their own as well. I'm just going to spend all my money into that. I don't give a shit. That is still so huge. If we can grow our trade income, that will be a good way to increase our budget by a lot. And once the inflation is gone, we will be getting more of that as well. Mühlhausen joins the coalition. Oh, how fun. We're getting universities soon. Unfortunately, they are really expensive. They cost like, what, 800 bucks or so? 400 bucks? 400 bucks maybe at the moment, which is huge. Food access cancelled. Knights of the Empire. Coolio. We're really early on. We don't have that many good techs yet. The cultural tradition could be kind of good. Banking could be amazing. Expected cost of court. That is huge. 1%. Correct section chance is something we probably want. Slave center I don't care about. We'll never do... We'll never be able to do some exploration. Well, we could do exploration, which I learned is in here, and is now not done using ships, just characters, which is interesting. Costs a whole bunch of money, but we'll never be able to do that. It's just... Maybe we can do one exploration once we reach the sea, but it's not gonna happen, and we will not be colonizing in this game, guys. Just to let you know. Inquisition law, supply limit, don't care. Maybe naval morale we need at some point. The Plated Knights army levies could be really good. Keep those in the queue. And yeah, let's go with correct section chance and rights of the nobility. Yes, no, I don't want to curtail them. I did that last time, but they will be blocked from the cabinet. So all your eugenics that you're doing with your marriages will be for naught. And you will only have shit characters because only burger and just peasants. No, not even peasants. Just, I think it's only burger and clergy will be able to be in the cabinet. Which doesn't, no, it's just bad. The centralization would be nice for a while, but I think... see, maybe I have to do that first. Because I don't want to strengthen them. That is really dumb. Blocking the crown from the cabinet is really bad because the cabinet gives you more power too. If you have your own people in the cabinet, your son or whatever, then you get so much more power at the moment, I think. Or at least they would get more power otherwise, which I don't want. I want, I think, nobility electorate? No. What did I take later? I started with curtailing. I think I took this one. The Lie Mental. Why can't we do this? Because we don't have the policy. We really don't want this. Oh god, no. Leyes de Toro? No, no thank you. Huh. So maybe I don't care about this right now. Maybe I'll just wait and I don't have to implement anything. Getting more Chancery would be kinda nice. Because the nesting is sometimes a little bit off. A little bit too much. For no reason. The Chancery... Yeah, that's the more literacy for nobles and burger. Cabinet efficiency is kinda okay. Yeah, we could have that for now. Do we have some advancement that we can still get? No, right? Oh, yes. No. No. We have all of them. We have banking, we have... Yeah, we were waiting for the Age of Discovery now, hopefully getting the printing press in Castle, that would be great. Pike and Shot in Castle would be great. Those can definitely happen, New World will not happen. New World will be in Castile or Portugal. I think. But if we're strong enough, we will and developed enough, we will definitely be in the chance there. What's our characters? We have, like, only 200. That's not enough. Oh, that's a lot of coalition joining. Oh, that's not good. We need our allies back. That's why I was a little scared about giving my allies away. We still have Saxony too. That's another 7k. That's good. Oh, Brandenburg. No. Not Bohemia, I swear. You little bastards. Oh, it's the big... Really? They already have a papal Bohemian war, you idiots. But why are you not fighting in here? Yeah, look at that strength. Maybe we just don't. We just don't care. I hope that's fine. Ah, we have a truce. That's why we can't. So we would definitely swing that a bit, but... Yeah, that's not good. Unless... Are they fighting against... So, that's the Pope, that's Bohemia. Bohemia is fighting against Tyrol, the Rhine. That's interesting. I really hope they don't kill Brandenburg here. That would be really, really bad. Köln is in there. Münster is in there. Yeah, no one of consequence. Milan is okay, I guess. Yeah, no wonder you're so weak, you idiots. That is going to be a win for Bohemia. Don't know how long this takes. If one win is enough for Bohemia. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I didn't have that yet. Or I didn't see it. Probably stupid question. Can we raise and or plunder cities during a war? No. No, you can't. There's no raiding in this game as far as I know. At least I haven't played one who could. There is no raising of cities. There is... I don't even think you get money if you take them. I don't think so. You think it happens in the wars of this period, so I'm curious if EU5 has that too. Yeah, I do know that, but it's just... So we can definitely siege and take the cities in a war, occupy them. Oh, by the way, this literally grows, by the way. Once Kassel has like 300,000 pops, this will be overflowing with houses. It's so weird. But I don't think we can do something like, you know, plunder them or raise them in particular. I'm not sure, though. So limited options to be evil. I mean, that's actually good. Göttingen is now ours. Good. That's really huge. Because that's a lot of control because it's right next to Kassel. Yeah, that's pretty good. You could definitely extend some roads here. Like, no, I don't want to go here. But like Münster, for example, 150 bucks. Is that worth? 15, sorry, not 150, of course. It's only 87. And it is much closer, so let's do this one. For now. Let's go to Lippstadt. Merchant fractures. A dispute has broken out between several extremely wealthy and therefore influential merchants. Oh, great. Over Hessian trade policy. One group favors taking a mercantilist approach. Oh, it's the mercantilism against free trade bullshit, right? Calling for a duchy to ensure that the wealth generated by trade within Hessen goes mainly to Hessian traders and producers. The other faction dismisses this protectionist approach as old-fashioned and is in favor of free trade, which they claim would liberate them to seek profits around the world. Naturally, both sides consider the other to be highly unreasonable at best and dangerous in their misguided beliefs at worst. Yeah, I don't really care, but I want the prestige. And I don't want to get rid of my prestige for some legitimacy, because we're good at legitimacy right now. Prestige is what we're losing, so I'm just going to go for prestige. Stability could be nice for some ducats, but that would definitely... wouldn't bring us into a loan, I think, but still, I don't want to risk it. Stability would be fine, but I think prestige is what we need, because that lets us burn down antagonism, so our bad boy, our AE, or aggressive expansion. And also gives us more market attraction, which is really, really good. So, yeah, screw you, Burger, because you're fine anyway. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit what I say. You're still happy. Because I made you the richest in the land, guys. Look at that. 25% power already. Now, the problem is we gave them something really, really bad later. That, for one, is really bad. At some point we want to get rid of that, but now at the moment we can't. Because we need to burn down our inflation. But the 10% tax, oh god, that can be so much money from them. Once they are much more powerful, that we'll take that away and they will have to pay. And this one too. These two are definitely ones we need to get rid of later. But for now, they don't have much money anyway. Look at that, they pay us 5 ducats and ability 4, it's fine. It would be a little bit more money, but the other benefits outweigh that for sure and for a while. We have gotten the whole Göttingen forest, that's fine. Let's integrate the Sauerland. Sauerland. And it's basically the sour land, which is because the ground in that land, as far as I remember, is particularly acidic. So that's why it's called that. Yes, German naming is amazing. It's very good. I do want to fight someone, though, soon. We have 1 year until the next parliament in which we could do that. How long is our truce with Bohemia? It's running out in a few months. So, Brandenburg, we could help you if you're holding out, but you don't, so... I mean, that's a literal translation, Terrible Hamster. Literal. And that's basically also what it means. It's just... It has acidic ground. Ah, you're a dum-dum. We don't really want to marry the dum-dums, but... I mean, we probably need some. Being married, so... We haven't married a few in a while. And I want to grow my characters. It's very important to me. University. Really, really, really good building. Look at that literacy growth as well as institution growth and all of that stuff. But look at the cost. 400 ducats. It's really bad. But we also get the education of the elites law. Let's see what we have to do there. Dum Dum is already married. Okay. So yeah, it's war in Europe. Who would have thought? Shouldn't we have the education of the elites law? Or maybe we have that already and we now have different options. Is that a religious? No, it's not a religious thing. Estate? No. Socioeconomic, that makes sense. There's no... Oh, we need a university and then we get that. Okay. So now we need to make sure we get a university. I mean, one is better than none, I guess. There are some things you should never build, like a fortress church. There is, I learned, there is a place for... We can't build that. No, we can build that. It's a military building for the bailiff. There is one moment in time where this makes sense. But it's actually not great still. Because you give so much power to the nobles. It doesn't make much sense still. But there are certain areas. Let's say Bayreuth could be one. Because this will be so far away. It's here. This would be so far away from Kassel that we would have, you know, zero proximity here anyway. If we put, let's say, in Scheslitz, a bailiff, or in Bayreuth, we would get a minimum of 20%, which would mean we would get some of this gold income. Which is nice, but also, is it worth it? I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure. And I'm not really happy about giving the nobles any power whatsoever. I want them to crawl over the ground and ask for scraps from the table. That's all they are supposed to do, because that's literally what they're doing already. The useless bastards that they are. Where's my university? There's my university. So I would have a few cities where I can build this. It can only be built in a city. As you can see here, that is a city, well, city or town. You know, anything that's not rural. Which makes sense, because that's where we build universities. But I would love one in Kassel. It cost me 342 though. Ouch. That's a lot of money. If we can get that money together, we will do it, but... Do we have a lot of reparations? Oh, we are making actually bank with that. Our vassals are still paying us the most, but... And we do have a few vassals. We could probably... You're still a free city, though. I would like to just annex you, actually. We can't. 1415, okay. But I would really like to annex Frankfurt. That's a great city for us. Which could do give us some bank here. And we will need some cities. Kassel needs to be a city, for example. That's 1,400 bucks. Which is very important. But also, it needs 30,000 people, so... It's something we need to do. German naming makes sense. I mean, yeah, it is what it, you know, it names what it is, sometimes. I don't know what Eschwege would be, but... I mean, maybe. It depends on... There's probably an old German one for Esche, which is a tree, I would assume. And these means, you know, way. This is way, or you know, road. So could be road with the specific tree. I don't know what it is in English actually. The Esche. Some kind of tree. I don't know. I'm a biologist, but I don't like plants anyway. They suck. In Norway we have a place called Buttgate. Nice. Rompeporten. Igrani Opland. Is that the whole name? And that means Buttgate? That's a lot of words for Buttgate. The hell? We've gained another core. That's amazing. Really, really nice. We could get some copper. Which is $3. And if you click on this, by the way, then you can see where you have copper everywhere. Where there is copper. It's pretty nice. And you can build from here too. That's really neat. I mean, it's $3, I guess, and we're going up to 48%. Getting half of that. I mean, it could be worth just building a few. We are very close at the university, though. And Goslar is the one I want. That needs to be integrated, please. Should be fine. We are 100% Catholic is what we need. We are mostly Eastphalian. I think Eastphalian is one of our accepted cultures. It is? No, it's not. Why are you a core then? Herzberg am Harz? Because you're Angrian. You're the angry people, okay. Well, that's kind of bad, because now we're in a situation where we cannot get a full core in this. We really want one, though. So the question becomes, are we going and... I mean, there are only... How many people? 180,000? I mean, the others are like 500,000, 400,000, you know. Our own people are like 1 million. These guys are 500,000. This is not worth actually accepting as a culture. So what we might need to do... Also, we need a new character here. Oh, baby, you're good. Is there a younger one that is about as good? I mean, this one would be really good for what I want to do later after the Sauerland is integrated. I think I'll take you. Because what we could do now is just flip them to Rhine-Franconian and we would be good. And you can do that. And it doesn't take that much time. It is worth it. Increased recruitment. We gain a whole 150 men. Wow. That was probably a pub. And then the noble said, you go to war now. Let's go. Because they were a little rowdy. We just got the full pub. One purport and Buttgate. Oh, I see. And what is the E-Gran, E-Opland? Opland is a province, right? It's upland. Isn't that here? Isn't that here? That province? Is that in this... Does that mean it's in this province? I mean, I think there was another one, upland stuff, but... I'm not sure if that is upland. Obviously. Is that France murdering people? We really don't want France to do too much. Oh my god, you're fighting France. What the hell? In the Aragonese War. France, don't you dare take my beautiful land, you little bastards. Also against the Papal States. Yeah, no, they will not win against Bohemia. They have already lost, I think. Cool. Was only the first war, though. You are amazing. Yes, get this guy. Make beautiful, beautiful baby. Please don't... Oh, you assholes. See what they did there? They have annulled our treaty. And now I can't get my alliance back, even though they want that. Hardcore. 1419. We need our freaking alliances back. They weaken us right there. And hard. I could get one with Liège, but Liège is sucky. They're very annoying, usually. No, I don't want that. I want my Brandenburg back. Also, we need to keep them under control for them to vote for us. You're also not voting for me. I don't like that. I mean, that's because I'm, you know, hitting you in your face. But we get our parliament now. We need to make sure we get a good thing out of that. A good casus belli. Maybe against these guys we have more to fight now, but it's still just easy peasy. And we could maybe just take Würzburg as a vassal, which would be huge. And hopefully the Hanse again as a vassal. That would be huge. Because it's just permanent income. Who could never really declare war against us. I mean, they could, but... We could get Austria in here now for free, and we're much, much stronger than them, so... Just declaring on Würzburg could be amazing. Splitting up the coalition a bit more again. Getting some, maybe some other stuff. Because we have Thüringen, but Thüringen is not connected. This is Saxony. That sucks. Saxony has taken some stuff from Magdeburg. Not great. I would like to have Brandenburg maybe in here, but, you know, this will take too much anyway. Trier would be our enemy. I mean, they are our enemy. They are actually our friend, but they would fight for them. Which could be good. Which could be good. They took Katzenellenbogen. Interesting. Aren't they interested in my shit? I bet they are, because... No, this is Taunus. And we didn't get anything from Taunus yet. No, yes we do. They should be interested in our shit, but maybe I could just take this from them and we would be good friends again. That could be fine. It's kind of sad that we would lose them as an ally for this war then, but... We need to play around with our allies a little bit, you know? We need to make them work for us. Maybe I could improve your opinion a bit? No, just a tiny bit, though. You already love us, and you also have some favors with us, which is kind of good. So, unless something happens, we could get them back in, like, 9 years, unfortunately. Yeah, it's 10 years annulling. Spiritualist sucks. I want... Yeah, sure, make the clergy happy, whatever. They don't pay us yet, but... And I'm definitely going for secular state, guys. You can definitely bank on that. Hon, 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 baguette noises. That's Uppsala. Yeah, it is Uppsala. Isn't that the same? You're Swedish, huh? No, you're Norwegian. You're Norwegian. Sorry. Isn't that the same? Sorry. I have no idea what that could be in Norway. No idea. Oh, also Norway is a bit bigger. Sweden took that from Norway. In the other game. Yeah, Sweden is definitely going for Scandinavia, which would be fine with me. Although, I'd like to have Norway. The vile Kingdom of Scotland have declared us their rival. What? The vile Scots, how dare they? Those vile, vile people. And we joined our ally in a war. Wait. Wasn't that Württemberg? Oh no, Saxony. It's Saxony, okay. Against Gera, Halberstadt, Mühlhausen. Oh, that sucks. That's the one I wanted to fight, you dumbasses. Now I get a truce with them. Oh, Saxony, you suck. What are you doing with this? What's that war? You're the attacker, and you want the Vogtland. That's not allowed. Okay, maybe we have to murder... They want this. Maybe we have to murder Saxony at some point. Which, I guess. I mean, I have them vassalized or fiefdomized in my playthrough, so that's fine. Well, I guess we're going to do some murdering. I think I do need my levies. Still. It will be a while until we don't need levies anymore. I mean, in my other game I have like 34... Oh, that's not good. Oh, we have one still. Good. Lucky. We have like 34k troops or something. I do have in my other game, which is huge. So, I really don't need them anymore. I have 100k levies and it's just, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not using them. Which is really funny. Unless I'm fighting something like France or something, then they are useful, but... yeah, let's just go on a murder spree. Let's do a little murder, lads. Fix bayonets. Let's go. Tally-ho, lads. Tally-ho. What do we need to do? We need to win this quickly. We only have a +3 bonus. See, that is a problem. But that's also because we have our... No, we have almost all our cannons. How many cannons do we have? Yeah, we need a few more. Let's get some more cannons. We only have like 2 men-at-arms and 1 crossbowman. I hope I can pay for all of it, but I should be. And I have a lot of manpower left for me to use. Let's get some handgunners. Like 2 of them. Here and here. Let's get some... Maybe a crossbowman as well. I'm not sure if they upgrade to hand... I don't think they upgrade to handgunners because it's the same amount of people. So let's get some crossbowmen. And maybe another man-at-arms? Oh, you don't have the money. Okay. That's fine, though. Probably was way too many that I just got, but it's fine. Let's kill these dudes. The others are running anyway. 10,000 people against 2,000. That should be fine. Easy peasy win. Who is coming here? Someone who dies. Yep, dead, dead. Double suicide. Perfect. Thank you. Ah, good. Let's start this. Let's start this for now. Oh, you're done? Yeah, you took these two, you little bastards. Okay. Interestingly quick win for them, but that's good. Coalition has been disbanded. Yeah, the problem is I can't fight against them now. Because I have a truce. Thank you very much, Saxony, you little shithead. That was very annoying. Making my allies bigger is not my goal here. Could we take... No, we were fighting Mühlhausen as well. Oh, so what is my goal gonna be now with the parliament that I'm gonna do in a sec? Yeah, look at that. I lost so many allies. That's not good. That's really, really bad. Thank you to Bohemia, you bastards. Braunschweig, Mecklenburg, Osnabrück, Wolgast. I don't want to fight Wolgast. How much do I have with you? Nothing? I have no favors? Yeah, they were annulled a second ago as well, so let's improve with them. That's really bad, because I would like to, you know, would have liked to annul the treaty. Which you can do. You need 20 points of favors. And you can annul any of their alliances. You can isolate them from their allies. So that's probably not a good war. What else would be a good war? Here? Maybe this one again? It's Trier, it's Ansbach, Javor, Würzburg. That's how we could fight Würzburg. You know what? That's good. I'd take that. Trier is still my ally, but would go on their side. Do I have enough with you? No. Let's curry some favors with them. See, I could easily do that with Bavaria. Bavaria I can isolate from anyone right now. 4 more years for this. What about declaring war here? Yeah, I think this is the right war. Right here. Easy to take war goal if I need to. Würzburg would be in, which is definitely what I want. I'm much, much stronger than them. I think that's what we want. Trier, fine. We fight them. Who cares? They will not... I don't think they will lose the alliance just because we have to fight them. Oh, wait. Wait. This is Trier. I think... Is this Trier? Did they take this? No. No, it's just their ally. No, it is. Fuck. It's their overlord. They are the overlord. I can't fight this. I can't declare war here. Shit. I can't declare war against Würzburg. Who else is in this? Javor and Ansbach. Ansbach is a weird one. Yeah, that's not how it works. Trier wouldn't join, which is kind of nice, but the Papal State would, which I don't want to fight. Shite, we don't have a war right now. This could be a war. Henneberg wouldn't join, which is kind of sad. We could take over a lot of Berg, which is okay, I guess. What is this? Mark, Münster, Nassau-Siegen. Nassau-Siegen, okay, good one. Mark. And a little bit of Münster that's left. That's here. That's actually not bad, because that would also give us access, more access towards the sea, which is good. Gelders has way too many friends. Oh god. Even though we would still win, and especially if I can get my allies in there. But I think this is our war right now. This is our war. I'm not sure why Trier is not in here as a potential. That's weird, because they're in here. Trier, Upper Bavaria, Rhine, all of that is in here. Why are they not in this war? Why do they not count? Also, yeah, we have vassals, which are not shown by default. And they also have barely any troops. Oh, God. I think this is our war. So that's why we want our casus belli right now. And yes, I'm gonna go harder into this hell, but it's fine. Always in castle, please. Bolster government, increased ties to neighbors could be interesting. Schauenburg, Luzern, Nassau, Siegen. Not really interested in those. The Diplorat is really nice. Oh, hey, Cadmon, welcome. Sorry, I was analyzing. Blub Blub, how are you doing? Promote a member of the Bürger. More plutocracy is nice. Taking power away from the aristocracy. That also seems to be doable. Or noble cabinet. No. No, this gives us more aristocracy. No, I definitely want this instead. This would be the easiest to do, though. This is not the bed of war, is it? I mean, it would get us against Köln and Mark. This is a good war. It's not the bed of war, maybe. It doesn't get us closer to the sea, and I do want sea access at some point. But this would definitely be land that is easier to control, especially if I take just Köln as a vassal. Right now, maybe give them back Köln. Would guarantee me that, well, guarantee me more of their vote. An easier time with that. Maybe this is more our war. And then I don't want Nassau-Siegen to be too happy with me, but they will not be. That's fine. Because that costs me stability if I then attack them. So maybe that could be fine too. So maybe we go increase ties with neighbors. Although if something actually... I mean, we could just screw the parliament and let it fail. Who cares? But if it goes through, those two don't matter to me because we're already at maximum. We don't get any taxes anyway. Not enough. But the plutocracy would be really nice. The extra buffer there. The extra push out of aristocracy is really important to me. Just taking all the power from the stupid nobles. It also takes discipline, but you know, cost of court. I'm not quite sure. This could be fine too. Extra diplomats is good for the war. Extra diplomatic reputation. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try to do this. I think that's fine for now. We have time to curtail the nobility somehow. That's okay. So let's see how we can make this work. Increase opinion with Achea. Sure, whatever. I don't give a crap. Then another 16% is good for free subjects. Sure, I want more free subject bonus. And if the nobles rise up, who cares? And another free subjects. I don't care for the prestige that much. Extra 9%. I'm not sure that would be enough. Communal values would be good too. Passau, don't care. I'm definitely not going to give you traditional law. Yeah, no, definitely not. So that's another 15, 18%. We might make it. Depending if we get a positive event. But let's just get the Casus Belli right now. And we want to go against Nassau-Siegen. Which is also really easy to take. And would be really good to take for us. Because it's very close to Kassel. We would probably want to make a vassal out of Cologne. Maybe feed them later a little bit. We'll see. Maybe Berg will be fed to Cologne. And we probably want to take Mark outright. So that's a good war, I think. Oh, that's shit. That's a really shit Casus Belli. But sure, I guess I get the Sauerland. So that's fine. What would we need? We would need another 24. We're not getting 24 here. Let's see. I'm gonna try it. But we'll probably have to get another... Yeah, if we have one positive event, we're good. We'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, who cares? We will need a diplomat to do this, so let's get some time going. We'll be at full morale, that's fine. Fully up there again. We will get all our new troops. Huge. Not too much manpower, but that's fine. The rivalry of Scotland again. Okay, sure, Scotland. If you want to come, let's tango. Let's tango, baby. We have 1,700 troops. Boy, oh boy, is that nice. Always balance. Good choices. You just train for a second here until we can declare the war. It's just next month. Principal Skinner, you Scots sure are contentious people. I mean, they seem really agitated against us. I don't know what they have against us. Why we are, you know, so horrible towards each other. I could give them some more opinion. They're a little bit pissed. It's basically us who hate them. I don't know why we hate them so much. I mean, because they're our rivals, sure, but... weird. I don't know why they care about us. I don't know how they even know about us. Do they really? I mean, you have the English in front of your door, so... Maybe try to refocus? Merchants, trade advantages, I mean, it's only Genova. It's not that important. In that market. Yeah, let's just pay the $7. Münster joins coalition. Huh. They will not fight here. I guess that's fine. No Austria on our side, but only for the beginning. Can we now? I mean, we have that claim. We should now use it. Breaking truces, but that's fine. It's not really breaking a truce, but renewing the truce, which is good. Although, we'll have them as our... hopefully as our little derps afterwards. And I mean, this is all. That should be totally fine. Can we get, like, Austria in here? Because they probably don't want anything from them. We will. We just need a diplomat. Just 4 months or so, but that should be totally fine. Go to Siegen, murder all these people. Poor people. But they only have to go through that once. Once they are ours, we will be benevolent, beautiful overlords. Well, actually, these will be our provinces. So we'll not even be overlords. They will be integrated into the Rhinish people, as they should be. That. Come on, game. Thank you. Just... oh, wow, you have so many forts for such a small country. Just go there. I think you are safe. Do you have the full bonus? Oh my god, I still don't have the full bonus. That's ridiculous. I think I need 20 cannons right now. So I have 1,000 people on cannons. It's not 1,000 cannons, I don't think. Hansa joins the coalition. I'm sorry. Just get Reichlingshausen real quick. Parliamentary traditions. Oh yes, that's what we needed. Thank you, guys. Custom tax privileges. They really want that, huh? Granted by the Emperor until the end of the game. Why do I have to pay for that? Speyer wants the privilege. Why don't you pay me for that? So I grant you that privilege. I'm not gonna pay for that. Yeah, screw the Imperial Authority, whatever. I don't care. We don't care about Imperial Authority, guys. So we can kill all the people in an army. Plundering the countryside is somehow a step too far. What we can do is, we can do Scorched Earth. But that's about it. Unfortunately. And I don't think attrition is that bad anyway. Not like in EU4, where attrition is really striking you every time you just look out of the window. It's ridiculous. Here, attrition is not that bad, mostly. Unless you're very far away from your country. And you don't have supply wagons. No, please. No one attached to me. I don't... okay, you don't attach to me. Mines is just supporting us. Good Mines. Good little derp. I like it. They do have a fort here. We're probably gonna give them back their land here, their beautiful, beautiful city. Oh, wait, this is... oh. Or maybe our county of Cologne Bay will just eat them. That could also be a thing. No, we might just... I'm not sure if I can give them that land. Because we don't want the city of Köln to eat them. The county of Köln Bay. Because they are not an elector. These guys are. We want to preserve the elector. We'll see. It would be really bad if we need to actually annex them to do something like that. That's ours. They are all already sieging. Well, that means... into that. Occupy it, take it, good. I should have married that guy if I could. Knife in Kassel. Now losing 5% support. Oh, that's very, very tight. Sure. I guess. Yeah, because during the visits, life is very different and very annoying, and we just have to pay these people off to not be pissed. Recruitment law. Now I don't have any money, unfortunately. It always costs money to implement a law. We'll look at that once I have money again. At the moment, it's just all a little bit costly. Is that because reinforcements or something? Yeah, it's just all of it. All of it costs so much. We could actually get someone into the war, but I don't know why. We don't want to. I actually would like for them to call someone first, so I get another target. That would be kind of nice, or like Berg or something. Would be kind of neat. Or Trier. They can't call Trier, I think. Insulted us from Wittgenstein, who cares? Plutocracy is really nice. The prestige is really nice too, though, but... this also makes them happier? I mean, I don't need them to be happy. Look at that, they're at 93% equilibrium. It's ridiculous. They could pay us so much tax right now, but they will never do this. Yeah, I'm gonna take the prestige. Again, I do want plutocracy. Oh, this is a bug, by the way. I cannot open this anymore. If you press F1, it works. But that is a weird little bug. Landtag agrees. Okay, that's really good. A lot of diplomats that I don't know what to do with right now. I mean, we could look at something to do with them. Also, I need to end the part again. My goodness. Yes, send someone to the crusade. How about a Livonian order for a change? Let's go. No, who's really, really shitty and young? Like you. You'll probably come back a changed man. For good or for worse. Probably worse, but... Integration of Goslar has finished. That was not... Yeah, that's an integration. It's not a core. And as you can see, we're losing 15% control here that we could have. Assimilation speed and separatism. So we do want to assimilate here, though. You're the wrong guy. You will assimilate pops to our culture because you have 100. Oh my god, look at that. We actually need to do that because our primary culture is going down, which is not good. And you instead will integrate another province, which will be the Sauerland, where we're working on. We'll have a lot more to integrate after this, which is good, you know. Hopefully we can finish this before, you know, four more years have passed. When could I get you back? I can't right now because you... Yeah, well, because I'm at war, it's fine. Block treaties, 1414. Okay, so 3 more years. Let's prepare for that. Yeah, 110. Oh my god, I didn't even ever improve with you? Chancellor... Yeah, that's... Wait. You're not done yet, right? No, that's fine. Improving opinion, and we have 110 to go. That's ridiculous, okay. Good stuff. Good to prepare for this. We might even want Brandenburg as well there to prepare. Yeah, that seems good. To get them back for sure. I really need Brandenburg on my side. Also to keep him small. Terrible hamster died. Oh no. His body has been draped by whom? None know. In a white cloth now stained red by his lost vitae. They say he was found... Or vitae. If you go Latin. More Latin. They say he was found by his horse in a clearing in the woods. We know in the place they speak of. His face is calm, almost serene. The courtiers reached out to touch. The terrible reality of the situation dawns on all. The cold felt by all is that of death. Terrible hamster died today. The younger brother of our ruler. You were actually doing joint ruling, so you could have taken over. Or you should have after 5 years. I don't know why it never happened. Maybe because you didn't want to. But that's kind of shite. Especially since we're quite dumb and old. But it's usually always the dummies, you know? If we had Terrible Hamster as our ruler, the dummy would have liked to take over and would have otherwise declared war on us. It's always the same. The game always wants to punish you, which is kind of sad to me. But that is really bad. I would have loved you as our ruler much more because you're terrible. Sorrow overtakes the court. That is very sad. My blood, yeah. All the blood is gone. Let's put a cut in here. We'll finish this war in the next one. And we don't have an heir. Oh god, what? Oh no, it's unmarried. Can we marry you real quick to someone? England? I mean, or Denmark? I would have loved, like, Hungary, Poland, maybe, Brandenburg, Saxony, someone like that, you know? Milan could be interesting as a potential ally. I don't want to ally with England. England is horrible. Because France will murder you, and they will murder me exclusively. I already went through that. I'm not going to do that again. Gelders I want to fight, so probably not the best choice. Let's get Milan. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful wife and joy. Let's go. Milan will now be a little bit happier with us. How strong are you? Actually, pretty good. Wait, you're not allied to me. You're allied to me? What? Did I actually ally you? Okay, I mean, I guess we strengthen our ally now. Our alliance, or ally. Yeah, we don't have any favors with them. We want to curry with them then. Okay. Favors are so good, guys. Favors is how you win this game, for sure. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you did enjoy the video. Sub the YouTube if you haven't subbed and you don't want to miss any videos. If you really don't want to miss anything, better come to the Discord as well, because that's where you definitely get to know when the next video or stream is coming out. Come to Twitch if you like that more, and I see you all in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.